We want to get back to the forecast now. And listen, here's the deal. When I see two of our meteorologists together, the forecast is never, it's going to be sunny and 80 degrees tomorrow.
This is true, and I thought maybe you were going to mention the glasses. It's super focused today, and my eyes are so tired of looking at computer screens, and I'm taking them on and off. So
we hide the bags.
We have so much to get through as we go through the next 48 hours, everybody. This is the latest. The storm is starting to set up beautifully to the west of us. That's not great news for us as we head through the night tonight. Right on track, it is rain that is moving through now. Scattered rain showers. Temperatures are in the 40s around northeast Ohio. Still some upper 30s out by the Youngstown area. But there it is. Look at the rain and then that distinct line. That's the cold front. And right behind that line, a burst of heavy snow and then more snow that will continue afterward. That is our forecast for the night tonight. And it's the temperature drop that is going to be probably one of the most significant things about this storm system. There's the duration, there's the drop, and then the overall wind setup that's pretty severe. So the front right now is moving through Indiana. It is headed our way. And just to kind of put it into perspective for you, Indianapolis in the last couple of hours just had this front go through. At 4 p.m., Indianapolis was 41 degrees at the airport. At 6 p.m., 19. And the temperatures continue to drop on that line. It's going to be a free fall, and that is coming our way too. I promised I'd show you Chicago. They did not get as warm as we have been. They sat in the low 30s through the day today, but look at that temperature drop. In 6 hours, they dropped down to the 6-degree mark. That is coming our way tomorrow. We are looking at a 35 to 40 degree drop in temperatures in about a 6 to 9 hour period. That's the cold that's coming in. It's also accompanied by significant winds. We have a storm system that is wrapping up and it's going to strengthen. And as it strengthens, that's going to amplify the wind speeds tomorrow evening specifically. And then we also have the snow that's going on. If it was individual pieces, we'd be fine, but it's the combo of the three. So 40 degrees as we pass the midnight hour and into the early morning. When the front comes through, it'll be a quick drop. Once we go below freezing, the flash freeze begins. And by the time we hit daybreak tomorrow, when we are in the single digits, everything that was liquid from the rain before the front will turn to ice. Now that frontal timing, we're looking before 2 a.m. for our westernmost counties. Our big cities and our most populated counties, we're looking at 2 to 4 a.m. and then after 4 a.m. for the state line area out to the east. It's going to come through very quickly. So I want to take you hour by hour real quick. You can see that rain surge that comes in ahead of the front, winds out of the south, temps in the 40s. Once the front comes through, it's a very distinct and quick switch to the west on the winds. We will have temperatures that immediately drop and a big burst of snow. We're looking for a couple inches of snow out of this initial burst. We're talking 1 to 2 inch per hour snow rates. And then that snow continues as the temperatures fall and the wind gusts start to come up. This is going to be bad tomorrow morning, everybody. I know I don't get too cranked up on this stuff all the time, but we have a really bad day coming tomorrow as far as the conditions go. But it doesn't stop here because the wind speeds are going to increase as we get into the evening. Here's Jason with more on that part of the story.
And that's excellent, Betsy, with that Chicago and also Indianapolis reference. When we look in our rearview mirror, we've already had more than 500 cancellations at O'Hare Airport in Chicago, Midway just over 200, and Indianapolis just over 30 right now. So you can see where it's really trying to go down, and then it's going to be ramping back up as far as the cancellations are concerned here. So let's stick with the timeline moving forward in your National Design Mart forecast. Notice still widespread scattered snows through the afternoon on Friday. Surface temperatures in white. Wind chill factors in the pink colors. You can see where we're really going to be going down and at least holding steady throughout the day on Friday and then going down into the evening hours. Scattered snow still continuing in our snow belt region far north and also east. Wind gusts still above 40 miles per hour. Once we get the snow to stop falling, we're still dealing with the snow blowing around, and that is likely going to continue through the day on Saturday as well. However, what's a good reference point and what's a good timeline when we look at the wind speeds and also the wind gusts? 40, 50, 60 plus miles per hour. Find your location. Sandusky stretching down to Cleveland, Ashtabula, Mansfield, Ashland. This is the timeline duration beginning at Friday at 3 p.m. carrying through the overnight hours. Hours upon hours of 40 plus miles per hour across northeast Ohio. Give you a good reference point. 31 to 40 miles per hour. Whole trees are in motion, trouble walking against the wind. Wind breaks the twigs at 41 plus miles per hour, and you start to have structural damage above 50 miles per hour. So we are in it, and we're in it for a duration, my friends. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, showing temperatures Christmas Day, single digits, feels like the sub-zero temperatures. We don't really get that much better on Monday, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, look at this, above freezing, mid-40s.